Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Scott Richter. I'm a director at large for the MTA, and we're here at the 2016 Symposium. And we have a news flash. We have new leadership at the MTA. Our new executive director is right next to me here, Mr. Alvin Kressler. So we're going to take a few moments and talk a little bit about his new role at the MTA and what's going on. So Alvin, welcome.
Thank you, Scott.
Thanks. Why don't you talk a little bit, give us a little bit about your background and your fit for the MTA.
Okay, well, as you know, but everybody else may not, number of years on Wall Street as both a sell-side and a buy-side analyst working in different capacities, as well as running some research groups, mostly in the fundamental world, but always with some technical analysts somewhere in my mix, whether they were a colleague or were working in the team that I was running. So it was always part of the activity that I was involved with on the investment side. I also have run the largest society for CFA Institute in the past, NYSA. So
New York Society Security Analyst.
So I had a lot of had the interaction of running an organization that supports members in their pursuit of a designation or in their continuing ed requirements and or just conferences to better understand what's going on in their markets.
Awesome. So, well, we're glad to have you.
I'm glad to be here. I'm enjoying it.
Why don't you talk, take a little bit of time and give us an idea of the 2 or 3 major initiatives that the MTA is embarking on right now into 16 and 17 to make this a better organization and more friendly for our members and having higher value add for our members. Right.
So I think clearly the one of the obvious things we're focused on is, as our members know, we've just redone the curriculum for the CMT designation and the exams, and so we're really spending a fair amount of time over the next year and a half really trying to leverage that effort into the marketplace. There are a lot of changes in the curriculum. And some new material brought in, a little bit more around behavioral and risk. I think that expands the value of the designation into the marketplace because those are areas that are really important with portfolio managers and CIOs.
So this is the curriculum that we've developed with Wiley.
Right, the curriculum with Wiley.
And it's we've taken all of the readings and materials and consolidated them
into 3 books.
Okay.
And those books now, we can deliver them both as a print copy and an electronic copy, which is very nice because depending on your kind of your preference and your learning style, you can have either or both. But what's really great about it is it really allows us to really highlight the material that we think is very germane to the industry and to the practice. And so I think that's going to be great for us. We're getting really positive feedback from current students, as well as a number of practitioners who have been in the field for decades, who have looked at the curriculum and they've really had a positive feedback to us on it in terms of that they like the presentation and the material. So I think we're going to really be able to leverage that into the marketplace and really hopefully grow the pool of candidates interested in the designation.
Great.
I think the other side of that, though, is as we've done the curriculum, one of the things that starts to stand out, especially when we get the feedback from members who have been practitioners for a number of years, is the new material. Some of this material is really new even to some of the practitioners. It's not material they've spent a lot of time on themselves.
Okay.
Some of it is really kind of in that, if you've been in the field for a long period of time and you have your tools you work with, you may not have looked at these tools or this material, and so we have real opportunity to really bring that into the membership in the way of kind of a continuing ed, but really just introducing it and bringing it into the marketplace like we're doing with the Symposium. I think some of the presentations today are reflective of the new material that's in the curriculum now and being tested. So we have the opportunity to really bring that into the membership
so this
and
would
help
be
grow.
risk management, portfolio management.
Right.
So a lot of the topics that our practitioners have given us feedback on that says, this is what I'm doing and this is important.
This is what I need to succeed in my job every day. These are the skills. And so that's the feedback that we're developing. And then I think the other thing we really want to be really conscious of, and the membership are going to start to see survey work from us. We're going to be querying the members a lot about what it is you need, not just from a curriculum, but what can we provide as an organization. As you know, if you're a sell-side analyst, you get an exemption from the Series 86. Just this past fall, the team had already been working on it, but we got the recognition from the Nebraska banking regulators that it is now an approved designation within the financial service provider community within the state of Nebraska. Well, that actually opened up some very interesting opportunities for RIAs and wealth management and the personal wealth management space, that it was now a designation approved by one of the regulators as a designation that they think you should have as part of your practice. So, that really opened up some opportunities in terms of how we engage with enterprises that our members are part of. And so we think there's some real opportunity for us to go out and engage, not just at the member level, but to go engage their employers and talk about how we can help them set up opportunities to be more widely viewed and within their organizations.
And we might be able to help them organizationally have several people going through the CMT curriculum,
right?
And be a support for them, be a resource for them.
Right, exactly. Working with those firms within their learning and development groups, within the managers that do the hiring, and highlight the capabilities and the skill sets that their employees are learning through going through the designation.
That's great.
And then I think the other thing is that we really want to look at is operationally, how can we just do things better? How can we be more efficient at what we do within the organization? How do we improve our web presence? How do we improve our ease of access to our members? And so, we're spending a lot of time evaluating everything we do in terms of our interfacing and our interactions with the membership. And so we're taking a hard look at everything we're doing. And that, hopefully that will start to bear fruit over the next few months in terms of things you see on the website or deliverables we do with regards to chapter meetings and things like that. So we're really, we're kind of looking end to end, but we do know that, it starts with the CMT designation, and what we do around that can drive a lot of other activity for the organization. And so we're really focused on that, but not losing sight that we have other activities out there that we can do for the members.
Okay, excellent. Well, once again, we're just tickled to have you on board, and so glad that you're a strong leader. We're really looking forward to that. There's a lot of great things happening at the MTA. Strong executive director, a very strong board. We're making a lot of really good decisions, and we're looking forward to helping our members. So please, if you haven't looked at the MTA, give it a good look right now. And then if you could join us at the symposium next year, that would be great. And if you haven't watched any of the other videos, the 2016 videos, please take a look. And thanks for watching.